Welcome back to the Raider Log episode 2. Today got host Tyler DeHart,
Jeremiah Hamilton,
Andrew Austin,
Ryder Fulmer.
All right, guys. So we got two upcoming seniors, and an upcoming junior. So what would you guys say you guys are looking forward to most this upcoming season?
Well, I'm looking forward to just playing with my brothers one last time, winning games, and just having fun.
Okay. I can't wait to put the pads back on, hit some people, and just play some more ball.
Probably just getting back with the guys and playing against these teams last year that we didn't come out on top on and getting it back.
Okay. All right, so looking back to last year, what would you guys say was the most positive part of last year? Maybe your growth or how the team did as a unit. What would you say the most positive part?
The most positive part? I have to say the most positive part is probably us going against Melbourne, because in the beginning of that game, it was very bad. We were making bad decisions. We thought we was going to come in, it was going to be sweet, we was going to win first half, but then the team got together during halftime, we came together, we clicked, and we just did our assignments, and the outcome was good.
Yeah, I would kind of go off of J2, but I would say towards like the mid-season, we kind of just gelled together. So
I feel like Clay was a big bounce out or like just show out performance for us, as that's when our offense really started to click and we started to make more plays.
Okay. So if you look back at your history as a Raider, obviously, Jeremiah, you've been here since you were a freshman, and Ryder too, Andrew last year. But as an alumni, I know I have special moments that kind of stood out to me looking back to my 4 years here. Jeremiah, what about you? What would you say is stuck out to you most as a Raider so far?
What stuck out to me most was probably, I have to say, Clay game, because everybody, that was just a good week. We came in prepared. We watched film hard. We was ready to play, ready to dominate, and offense was clicking. And everybody felt good, but we still came short. But it was just a good game for us overall.
What about you, Andrew?
I would say probably homecoming week. It was a fun week for the game. And, we traveled a lot, too, before that game. We came home, and we got that W in homecoming, so that was fun.
What stuck out for me a lot was just the more we played as a team is how we played as a whole. If we played bad as a team, we weren't playing good, we were making the bad decisions, but we put it all together, and then that's when we start playing better.
Okay. So let's talk about practice a little bit. So obviously practice can be fun, can be a little miserable sometimes, right? So obviously offensive lineman, you have one-on-ones, wide receiver one-on-ones, or even in team. Who would you say kind of sticks out to you as somebody that you enjoy practicing against as far as competing and trying to better yourself? It could be somebody that graduated last year, somebody that's still here.
For me last year, it had to be Tristan Johnson, because he was pretty good, quick first step, and he helped me prepare against fast DNs, quick hands. So I have to say Tristan and Niall Thomas, because he's aggressive, strong. He just had to stand my ground every day, and I don't like to lose, so I wasn't going to get that up to them.
What about you, Andrew?
Yeah, I'd probably say Niles, too. He's fast, he's strong, and he taught me a lot, too. So
I'd have to say Quinn Moore, because he's always just been one of our top guys, and he's just good work to go against. Makes you better and makes him better. So it's good work.
Okay. Yeah, obviously you need somebody to kind of sharpen you in practice, get you a little better. Looking at next year, obviously both of y'all are upcoming seniors, presumed to be kind of leaders, captains of the program. Andrew, you play center, so as a former center, you got to lead the offensive line and know what's going on.
Yeah.
What's important to you what makes that important to you? Like, why is that special to you, kind of be a captain of the program as an upcoming senior or a leader, somebody that's looked up to in the program?
Because I want to leave an impact on the team, keep the culture good. It also keeps the morale up. When you have somebody that you look up to and they're doing well, it influences you to do well. So it just keeps the program on the straight and narrow line.
What about you, Andrew?
I'd say, being a center, it's a pretty big job to have. You got to control the line. But also, like what Jay said, trying to leave an impact on some of the JV kids or freshmen who are, going to play O-line one day, trying to leave a good impact on them and try to, coach them up where I can.
Ryder?
It's the same thing. It's just the more impact we have on these younger guys is what's going to make the program in the future. It's going to shape it. And we got to leave what we can while we're here and put a big stamp.
For sure. I remember coming in as a freshman, and we had seniors like Corey Van Dorn and Devin Brooks and Jacob Mazera, and they kind of pushed us into that line. Like, this is what the standard is, and you have to keep that standard. So as a senior, you kind of want to continue that role. Even looking back to Roderick and Brian, they kind of set a standard, obviously being here every day and working hard, so you want to keep that standard going forward. Yeah. Let's talk about pregame hype up music, right? So what was your go-to song, man?
My go-to song
Or
is
go-to artist, one or the other.
my go-to song is Chopper Talk with J1 and William Spinner, man. Yeah, it's a good song.
Good song?
Yeah, great song.
I'd say anything like J1, Young Dolph. Young Dolph is like 100 Shots. I love that song. You know, it's something just like gets me in the mood to hit someone. J1 too, probably like a song I played by him is 808. It's a good song. It's something that gets me again in the mood to hit somebody. So
I've been listening to T Grizzly a lot, but it changes throughout. But my go-to song right now has got to be Grizzly Talk.
Grizzly Talk, T Grizzly. I remember when he came out in like 2016, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That man was hype. So no country music, no rock music.
a little country, you know what I'm saying? We got some Luke Combs in there.
Okay.
You know, so.
I don't really listen, but I listen to a little slow music. Sade,
Sade?
Pearls, yeah.
That get you going before the game?
Yeah, get you locked in. So it really
Okay.
just slows everything down, calm. You know what I'm saying?
So you kind of hop off the hip hop beat or rap beat a little bit
Yeah.
and venture. Austin or Andrew, you said
Yeah, country, just kind of all this hype going in the game, but you also need to stay focused before the game too. If you just like listen to something that's not so hype, kind of just like gets you focused, I guess.
gotcha. What about you?
I got some country in my bag, but it's like before a game, it's just not gonna work.
It's not the vibe.
It's not gonna work.
No, understandable. All right, so what about obviously playing your position? You kind of have guys that you look up to, NFL, college, multiple guys, individuals. Who's somebody that you would look up to and kind of like try to mirror your game off of?
I would have to say, Roger Kearney, because when I was a freshman and he was here, Roger, he was dominating. He was just dog. He was showing you hard work can get you somewhere. So I would have to say Roger.
Shout out Roger Kearney.
Yeah, I'd say Jason Kelsey. He plays the same position as me. He's not the biggest dude, but he does get the job done. So
I have to say Tank Dell. He's one of the newer guys in the league on that dangerous Texans offense. He's very explosive. He's fast. I just like watching him play.
Okay, so now that we're on like kind of NFL college standpoint, big college guy, NFL guy, everybody NFL or
Yeah,
college?
both. I'd say both.
Both.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
So who's college NFL team?
NFL, Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Bandwagon.
Okay. What about college?
College, Texas.
Texas.
Longhorns.
Okay. What about you?
Anyway, NFL, I'd say the Jags. You know what I'm saying? We did beat the Texans. Not the Texans, but the
Cowboys.
Cowboys. Yeah, I just got them mixed up. You know what I'm saying? But college, I gotta say FSU, man.
FSU.
Yeah.
Bandwagon.
No, not even.
I gotta say the Jags for NFL and go Gators, man, for college.
We smoke y'all boys, man.
We'll see them next year too.
So if you had to predict, let's do NFL. If you had to predict how your team's NFL season goes, give me a record. Spit out a record.
Record?
Obviously, there's 17 games in the season. So
14-3.
14-3.
17 games. I'm going 16-1.
To the Jaguars.
Yeah, like going to like lose to the Texans one time to
Jags.
the Texans. After like that one loss though,
For the
we're gonna beat
Jaguars.
them.
Okay.
So 16-1 playoffs.
This
Yeah.
guy's drunk.
All right, brother.
14-3 for the Cowboys is crazy. They might get 7 wins this year.
Yeah.
But
Seven
Only
wins.
one signing too.
yeah, they're just not looking too good.
7 wins. We dominate
7
regular
wins.
season every year.
One signing in 2 days is wow.
Keyword: dominate the regular season.
We dominate regular season.
What about playoffs?
It's good. Playoffs. We still got 5 Super Bowl wins. How many Super Bowl wins does the Jaguar have in total?
Baby
just
J,
a
you
young
haven't
team.
been alive since the last time the
Yeah.
Cowboys have seen a Super Bowl. Sniffed the Super Bowl, been in the Super Bowl. You were not alive.
What about the Jaguars though? When
The
the
Jags
last time-
are a new team, kind of like a young team.
How many Super Bowl
90s.
wins do y'all have?
But the Jags have been closer.
We're a newer
recently.
team.
Yeah, the
But
Jags
how many
have
Super
been.
Bowl wins do they have?
We're a newer
0?
team. Y'all have been
Zero.
around
We're a
longer.
new
We have
team.
5.
Exactly.
Y'all been around longer.
I've been along for a long time.
If we would have came out at the same time as y'all, we still probably would have
Nah.
more Super Bowl wins.
But if you
No,
look
not
at
that.
if you look at the Cowboys, I'm 90% sure the Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl since the Jaguars came into the NFL. So really, you're on the same standpoint.
all I gotta say is they lucky we don't have that rematch. We need our rematch. We need that.
Need a
We're gonna
rematch.
smoke your boys again, just
Yeah.
like how we did back in 2021. Yeah.
It is what it is.
So Ryder, what do you think? What is the record prediction for the Jags?
For the Jags, probably about 14-3.
14-3.
Wow.
Okay.
Trash.
Okay. So
No.
let's talk about college now, right? So obviously, the playoffs have expanded to 8 teams now, so it's a little bit more lenient. No, is it 8 teams or 12 teams?
I think it's 12.
It might be 12. I might be wrong. Right, 12. So,
Yeah.
so obviously a little bit more lenient. Kind of everybody gets in. So if Texas is the 12th ranked team, they'll be accepted in, even though they're not that good.
Yeah.
So, Baby J, how do you say Texas does? You don't have to give me a record, obviously, because bowl games and playoff. But give me a prediction on how they do overall.
I think they do good overall.
National championship.
Championship. We're going to championship.
National championship.
National.
Okay.
I'd say FSU is going to at least win 10 games, sneak into the playoffs, like I'd say 5th seed, you know what I'm saying? And I think we have a chance to win it all, you know what I'm saying? I think we got a good squad.
No, sir.
I think FSU is going to beat Texas. If we do play them in the playoffs, we will beat them,
No,
beat them bad. So
No.
Okay. What about you, Ryder?
I think the Gators are gonna surprise a lot of people.
Wow.
I think we're gonna make it there.
Make the playoffs
Yeah.
or make the championship?
Probably the championship.
Wow.
We'll just go for playoffs now. We'll just go for playoffs.
No, sir.
You and Gabe on the same stuff?
No, sir.
Gabe said we going undefeated, national
Undefeated.
They
championship.
play us.
Wow.
That's impossible for them to go undefeated. They play Texas this year.
Like trash.
They do play Texas.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
a really tough schedule this
second
year.
week, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
They have a really tough schedule this year.
Longhorns on top, baby.
All right, so obviously all three of you guys are kind of are key guys in workouts. You're here every day. Don't have an issue with you guys missing practices or anything. So what motivates you to keep going? Motivates you to be here every day? Obviously, it can be grueling, and sometimes you don't want to work out. Been there. You don't want to be in practice. But what motivates you to be here?
What motivates me to be here is the culture. Because when I first came in, if you wasn't lifting weights, you wasn't here at practice every day, what was you doing? What was the point of playing football? And as soon as you come in and you weren't here and they didn't see you, they'd be like, where you at? Where you been at the whole time? We working. We trying to get better. So, yeah, I say just past culture and past players who have came showed me that that's what Orange Park is. We coming to work out hard and we coming to play.
What motivates me is probably just we came up short last season. We missed the playoffs by one game, and also just the team too. Like I know we got the guys to win games, to go to the playoffs, and I just know that we got the squad to win some games. So.
Yeah, so that kind of pushes you more to
Yeah, it's the team. Yeah,
try to get guys on the same page as you and everybody else that you got here, right?
Yeah.
What about you, Ryder?
I'd say something that motivates me is just trying to get to that next level. You got to be here, putting work in every day. You got to be the best player you could be in just Fridays, going out there and playing. You got to be the best player to make the best plays and just make a positive impact for your team.
Yeah, because, you're here all week. Obviously, Monday through Thursday, practices and stuff aren't easy, but Friday's kind of your payout. That's your paycheck, right? You get to cash that check.
Right, sir.
All right, so let's talk about your most important aspect in your game. All right, so what would you say is the most valuable part of your game?
I say my valuable part of my game is the aggressiveness I have. Because, even though somebody might be stronger, faster, I'm just going to come out with a way to still win that rep. Because I do not like to lose. That's not it. That's not a factor.
Okay.
For me, I like to say I'm a dog. I can get knocked down. But I'm gonna get up and keep swinging. Like Jay said, I don't like losing. I like to win. So.
What you, Ryder?
For me as a receiver, I'd say route running. It's just an art that you got to get down, and just my feet in open space.
Okay. All right. So what do we have going on here as a program? Like, what new stuff are we trying to get, or what new stuff have we gotten recently that's kind of pushing Orange Park to the next level?
Well, new stuff we're trying to get a new field house. Shout out to Orange
Not
Park.
necessarily a new field house, new renovation.
New renovation. Okay, yeah.
We're not tearing down the field house.
Yeah, renovating the field house. You know what I'm saying? New place to work out, because that also impacts the players a lot. It's gonna make them want to come in here and work out and get better. That's what we really
What about you?
Yeah, I like to say, kind of the same thing too, like the fixing up the field house and the locker rooms too and everything. Just makes it an enjoyable place to be, I guess. Makes the players want to come back and just play for each other. So.
We just got the new stadium. We're working on the field house, getting new locker rooms just to make it more pleasant for incoming players, incoming freshmen, anyone that wants to come. Just make it a better environment for them so they can enjoy their time here.
Yeah, so obviously the
win
new
games.
stadium is really nice. I played in the old stadium. I know you guys played in the old stadium before the renovation. It needed an update, right?
Yeah.
It was definitely needed. Press box, everything. But the new field house moves. We are having a fundraiser. It's op90for90.com. If you are willing to or wanting to invest into our program or donate into our program or know anybody that would like to, is op90for90.com. And on that website, it tells you all the renovations we're looking for and how you can help us out. But other than that, I don't have anything else. You guys have anything else?
I do, actually. I need y'all to pop out to some more games because, last year we didn't have a ton of people come out.
Yeah,
but, I'm trying to set a new standard for OP, you know what I'm saying? We're going to win some games, and we need y'all to pop out.
Yeah, because that support, that's going to help us. That's going to push us to play. That's going to push us to win. We want to bring more wins back and win for Orange Park.
Ryder, you got anything?
Yeah, like they said, we need y'all coming. We need support. We can make the best out of this. Go Raiders, man.
Go Raiders.
Cool. All right, yeah. I want y'all to have a good senior season and everything. So, and obviously junior season,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So finish it out on a strong note. All right, so this is the end of our episode 2 of the Raiders Log. Appreciate y'all coming on, and we will catch y'all next time.
Yes, sir. West Side out.